Hey guys, welcome back to another NFL predictions video. Now, today's video we are going to be doing the AFC South. So, of course, I'm recording this pretty late. Really, I had all day to do gaming content. I didn't. So, I guess you'll have to wait until tomorrow to find out what that is. But anyway, playing this out for a while. So, we're going to be doing the AFC South. And like I said, I'm doing it in the order of who won the division first to who won it, to who came last. So we're going to start out with the Texans, alright? So their very first game is going to be at home against the Jaguars, which is an automatic win right there. Houston at Cincinnati. Houston always beats Cincinnati home or away. Like, it was either last year or the year before. I think it was the year before, because they were the first team to beat Cincinnati that year. So it was 2 years ago that Houston won like 10-6 or something like that. And after we watched the highlights for that game, it was a pretty cool game. That game, I'm going Houston again for the win. However, this is one team Houston won't beat, no matter how good they are. As long as Tom Brady's playing for the Patriots, it's Tom Brady and the Patriots win. So, yeah, I'll admit Houston's first two games aren't actually that bad. So they're going to go 2-0. But then they're going to lose to New England right there. And then Tennessee at Houston, I believe Houston will probably win that one. I mean, unless there's some kind of huge upset where Tennessee, for some reason, can't win that game. I'm not Tennessee, Houston, but yeah. Kansas City at Houston. As much as I'd like to say Kansas City based off of the 2015 playoff game, Texans are actually going to win this one. So, Texans are already starting off pretty good so far from what I given them. They're already 5-1 because they'll beat Cleveland. So they win 3 straight against fairly decent teams. I mean, Cleveland, if Cleveland can get some wins, they'll be a fairly decent team as well. I think Cleveland will have like 5 or 6, so expect them to be better. Week 8 at Seattle, that's going to be their first loss in a while. They're going to lose to Seattle, 5-3. I think Indianapolis is going to get their revenge on Houston, so they're going to go there. They're going to win. At LA, I thought LA was going to be pretty good last year. They weren't. But, however, I think with the new coach and some fairly good players, they can beat Houston. So Houston already went from a clean 5-2 record to a 5-5 record, so they went downhill clearly. Arizona at Houston, definitely, I'll go Houston there because it's in Houston, so no reason to not go with Houston. Baltimore's going to be pretty good, so there's 6-6 for you. Houston at Tennessee. Tennessee's good enough this year to actually beat Houston. So I think I'm going to go Tennessee. So, yeah, that's 6-7. That'll actually be the first time Houston goes below 500 on the year for the first time as they go 6-7. Houston will beat San Francisco. They'll beat Jacksonville. Wait, never mind. Jacksonville beats them. I think they'll beat Pittsburgh, like I said in the last video, because brother versus brother, TJ versus JJ. JJ wins. and it's also in Houston as well. So in Houston and Indianapolis. So let's recount those games because I feel like I got everything all wrong here. Okay, 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 5. Oh no, it's 5-1. So actually, they have one less loss than I said. 5-2, 5-3, 5-4. Yeah, guys, they were never actually at 500. They were above it. Because then they're 6-4, 6-5, 6-6, 7-6, 7-7, 8-7. And then depending on if they can beat Indianapolis, that could be for the division. That last game there, right there. So I already have them 8-7. Past 2 years, I believe the Texans were able to win the division at 9-7. So now let's head on to the Colts. Yeah, so the Colts finished second in the division last year. Maybe it was the fucking Titans. I don't remember, but I'm just gonna go with the Colts since that's mainly who it's been. Then it'll be the Titans and then the Jaguars. So Indianapolis is gonna get LA at home. Not at home. They're gonna go to LA for first game this year. If you guys don't remember, the last game they got blown the shit out of. Last time they played the Rams, hell, it was like 38-8, something like that, 38-15. It was bad. Like they're winning by about 30 points. That's insane. It's over 4 touchdowns. But however, I believe it was at the Rams. I think the Rams will beat Indianapolis, just not like as heavily. So 0-1. Arizona at Indianapolis. I think I'll call Arizona for like an upset or whatever. I don't know if this would really be considered one. But I'm gonna go Arizona. Sorry guys, my nose is stuffed. For whatever reason, probably allergies. Oh, whatever. Cleveland at Indianapolis. Indianapolis wins their first game right there, 1-2. At Seattle, 2-2. I think they'll actually upset Seattle at Seattle. So, yeah, guys, San Francisco at Seattle. Not Seattle. San Francisco at Indianapolis. That's also another win. 3 wins in a row. All of them were against, I was going to say horrible, but the Seahawks aren't really that bad because they made the playoffs last year. Indianapolis at Tennessee. I'll go Tennessee, 3-3. Jaguars at Colts. 4-3. This is a tough one. 4-4. 5-4. 5-5. They'll lose to the Steelers for sure. 6-5. They beat Tennessee at home. 6-6. They lose to Jacksonville. 6-7. They go to Buffalo and lose. I swear, how many years in a row have Denver and Indianapolis played at least one time? Let's see, going back to when Peyton Manning first played. Not in 2012, but every year after that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. This will be the 5th time, guys. So, yeah. And Denver's only won 1 out of those 5, too. That's what's funny. Colts have won the others, so... This time it's at the Colts now. There's no denying the Colts have this one in the bag. So yeah, that's who I'm picking, guys. Colts 7-7. 7-7. 7-8. So now Texans have reverse record. And yeah, so this last one here is basically for the division, unless the Titans or the Jaguars go above them. I think I'll do that. I think I'll do that prediction at the end. That's a tough one, like, for real. So as we see, this is the Titans' schedule. And look who they're playing first. I'm looking so forward to that, guys. Alright, so scared the shit out of me last year from the preseason results, because, like, they literally went to Oakland and they destroyed us. Like, it was 27-14. Like, sorry, my sniffles are affecting this, but, that was the same score the Texans beat us by in the playoffs last year that they did in the preseason as well. So, there's a connection there. Not only did with Derek Carr as a quarterback did the Raiders lose to the Titans 27-14, but as Cutter Cook as a backup in the playoffs, Raiders can't even win, so they lose 27-14 again. And anyway, I'm calling Raiders for sure, just because they were really good last year. If Derek Carr comes back, then yes, they'll have a good season. And then you have Tennessee at Jacksonville. Now it's always the home team who wins that one, so I'm gonna go Jacksonville. I was gonna say not Jacksonville, but yes, Jacksonville. It's Jacksonville's home. So I'm calling the Jaguars. Titans are already 0-2, 0-3 now, because they're gonna lose to the Seahawks. I know that. 0-3, 0-4. And their first freaking win will be against Miami on the road. 1-4, 2-4. It'll be hard telling who wins that. The Browns truly get better, they'll beat Tennessee this year. I like to say this is Tennessee's third straight win in a row, but Browns pull off the upset. 2-5. Now Baltimore at Tennessee, that's a harder one. Forgot what I said in the last one, but that's probably what I'll say about this. Bengals at Titans. I'm definitely going to go Titans here, guys. Definitely. I think I'll go Titans with Baltimore, too. So that's 4-5. Damn it, guys. But anyway, 4-5, and I guess they'll be 4-6 as well, because they're playing the goddamn Steelers on the road. That's not a super easy game. So definitely, you gotta go Steelers there. And at Indianapolis again, like I said, Indianapolis is gonna win one of these games. So Tennessee, you've already got yourself a losing record. Pretty close to it. You guys are 4-7 at this point, so I'm trying to find the hole where I plugged this in, damn it. It'll ruin the video. Thank God. It's bad enough my sniffles have already ended it. Not ended it, but ruined it. Houston at Tennessee, Tennessee at Arizona, Tennessee at San Francisco. San Francisco wins that. Yeah, Tennessee wins that. Tennessee, and then Tennessee wins the rest of their games. So they're 8-8, and so yeah, that last game is going to determine wins it, who wins the division. So now we only have the Jaguars left to do. So we got Jacksonville and Houston. I already said Jacksonville loses because it's not home for them. Houston's got the advantage. 0-1. 1-1. And this year they'll legitimately beat Baltimore, so 2-1. Because last year they were really fucking close. That's no joke. Like, I know that they actually did. They were good against Baltimore. Like, it was just like a missed field goal or something. I also have to rewatch the highlights for that too. Like I said I was going to do a while ago and I didn't. That was an amazing game. Like, Jacksonville did come very close. So that's 2-1. I don't know if they'll. You know what I'm calling it? Jacksonville upsets the Jets because they weren't that good last year. But I think the Jets might improve. But I'm just gonna go Jacksonville because I think they might have a good game that game. So I'm just gonna say Jaguars do good. Jaguars at Pittsburgh. Yeah, that's a loss for sure. Also, the next one against the Los Angeles Rams. I'm going to call out a loss. I think Los Angeles is a better team, even though they're not at home. So that's 3-3. 3-4, like we've already discussed. And Jacksonville gets their redemption on Cincinnati from last year. They get their redemption on Cincinnati from not last year, but like 3 years ago or something, when they were playing Cincinnati. And they actually didn't play too bad. They only got beat by like 10 points rather than just getting obliterated. So, yeah, they'll beat Cincinnati 4-4, I believe. If they have, yeah, they had their bye week just in between here. So 4-4. Chargers at Jaguars. I think the Chargers are a better team, even though they can't beat the Browns and the Jaguars can. I'm gonna call Chargers. All right, Chargers improvement. 4-5 Jaguars. Jaguars at Browns. Doesn't matter where they play Cleveland, they'll still beat them. So I'm gonna call Jacksonville, guys. Hard to believe Jacksonville's at a perfect 5-5, and they actually have a .5 record. Like, they're at least at .500. Like, they wouldn't usually make it to that point because they're usually not that good. But yeah, now being 1-1 in their next couple of games, so that makes them 6-6. Lose to Arizona, beat Indianapolis. That's a tough game. They're actually gonna have a pretty like. I heard Jacksonville's gonna have the second easiest schedule, but this doesn't look like an easy game right here. So easily that is a loss. 6-7. Wow, Jacksonville. It's hard to believe I'm actually saying Jacksonville's gonna do good. Yeah, that's 6-7. Houston at Jacksonville. Since this is gonna happen late in the year, face it. Jacksonville's got the win. 7-7. And I think Jacksonville has. I'm gonna call San Francisco to win, and then Tennessee. So yeah, Jacksonville's gonna be 7-9. You guys are probably gonna be talking shit. How are they gonna get better? Cause you said they got a 7-9 record. Well, you see, I didn't say that they were gonna do absolutely horrible like they always do. Like, achieve a 3-13, 4-12 record. At least this year, they were pretty close to 500. In fact, most of the year, all the way up until about week 15, 16, they were able to stay at 500 for quite some time until then. So, yeah, I think the Jaguars will do pretty good. Now, since it's at Indianapolis, and Indianapolis has not won not a championship, hasn't been in the AFC South for a while, and Andrew Luck was injured for a whole entire season, for most of the season, and like he was just coming back to a pretty tough schedule too. So I mean, they did even manage to come back against the Raiders last year on Thanksgiving, not Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve. So they might not be absolutely horrible. So you know, I I think I'll just call the Colts this year to be safe, and I guess they'll be returning to the playoffs as their number 4 seed. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.